really the risk is that you'll show up and you won't get a baby. I mean, that's the biggest risk. And we had that happen too. So we had that happen once where we had my Lily, who's 2, we went through a regular selection process. She selected us to be her adopted couple. We met. We had dinner together with her family. She had a baby on Sunday. They called us and said she's at the hospital. They called us and said she wants to call her what you call her. So she's not going to name her until you choose a name. So this is pretty solidified points of interaction of she's so committed to her adoption process that she wants you to name this child. And so then you spend 2 silly hours talking over a funny name, and you come up with a name, and they call back and say, yes, she's born. Here she is. She's alive and breathing and has 10 toes and 10 fingers. And what's her name? And we say, well, this is what we're thinking about. And they say, love it. Great. And then we go the next day and we meet her and we see her and we get to hold her. And then you have to walk away because she's not yours yet. So that's another one of those little risks where the emotional risks of you have to take these steps to fall in love with and bond to this child that's not yet yours. And so then you have moments of having to detach yourself from this child who is not yours. So going to a hospital and seeing your baby with your birth mother is lovely, but that emotional risk is that you have to walk away. You don't get to take this child home yet. And so that's hard. It's hard to walk away. I just recently went to America Samoa and adopted a baby, but there was no, there's no promise. There's no guarantee that I'm going to walk away with anything. So to put my family on hold and to buy a plane ticket that was thousands of dollars and to go that far, to go that distance of not knowing. And really, Malia could have died. I mean, her story is amazing in of itself, but she had a knot in her umbilical cord. And had she not been born when she was born, she could have died. So I could have gone all that way to meet a child, to have the child die, or not be able to take the child home. But that, I think one of my bravest moments was walking away from Lily's placement, and Lily's birth mom didn't show up for placement. So we had a prearranged placement, and we show up with my kids and my family. So we had invited, and per her permission, we had invited our extended family to come, just our parents, to come and enjoy this with us and our children. So we had brought our 2 boys, and to have to send my 2 boys home, not knowing whether or not they were actually going to see their sister. And they're screaming and crying on the way out, going, "Where's our sister? Where's our sister?" And me going, I don't know. But to have faith in those moments is the bravest thing. But you have faith that you were there for a reason, that they've been sent to you for a reason, and that whatever comes in the next, 24 hours or 48 hours or however the story continues to evolve, the bravest moments is when you choose to have faith over fear. But to choose faith over those fears that to me is brave. That to me is courage. Because you don't know how the story is going to end. And to some degree, you have no choice. Because it isn't your choice. How the story ends is not up to you. To be able to have your birth mother place their child in your arms, knowing that knows she's making the right decision, is so much better than having a birth mother place the baby in your arms, wondering whether or not she's doing the right thing. This is right. This is the way it's supposed to be. And it's all okay. And that makes it okay. That makes those moments okay to do. Otherwise, how do you ever live past those moments?